给政府噶。
Oh shit! The city has no money.
And then you're gonna call the Department of Social Let me tell you, we worked hard to get the mini parking, and everything was smooth and ready to go. But the switch went on. All right, so now I want to bring the floor representative for Ina. Department of Social Services, DSS. You got the number? 212. 661-800. Tell them to terminate the shelter at 2134 and affordable housing as promised and decided by the people. Who decides? Who decides? That's right. And then I want to say thank you again to me. Lying down. He would stand up and fight back, and that's what we have to do in the true tradition of our club. So we cannot rest.
Excuse me, I was not permitted to speak. You gotta let me speak. Because I'm all over the city. This bait and switch that you see is common from City Hall. They did it in Riverdale, where they promised that an empty dorm would be used for veteran housing and for senior citizens. And then they did a bait and switch on 238. This is not at all uncommon. I stand with the Chinese Americans on 18th Avenue and 86 who have kept that men's shelter from being built. Let's give them all a round of applause. Every day they're out there protesting. Every day. And many of you were with me the other day across from Maimonides at 50th and 10th, where they're trying to put a shelter into an apartment building. Let's give everybody who was here for that rally a nice round of applause. Because it's bringing Democrats and Republicans and independents together. And that's what it takes. It's not going to be any one party that's going to change this. And it certainly isn't going to be from anybody who's running for mayor now. Because if they wanted to be here, they could have been here, right? They chose not to be here because the money is from the corporate developers. The money for homeless housing is incredible compared to affordable housing. And remember, who warned you about Floyd Bennett Field? Who told you they were going to put migrants in Floyd Bennett Field? I did. And they called me a liar, remember? They said I was making it up. And meantime, they dropped all those migrants in a floodplain. And the only reason they removed them is because Tom Homan said he was going to go into Floyd Bennett Field first, and they didn't want to be embarrassed. Let me tell you this. The city of Yes was a disaster. It was just passed by the city council. It helps the corporate developers turn Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, and the Bronx into Manhattan. Do you ever see them put these facilities on Park Avenue in Manhattan? No. Never! The rich don't have to live with homeless shelters. The rich didn't have to live with migrant shelters. They put it in the outer boroughs, in blue-collar, working-class neighborhoods, because they want you to leave. They tell you, go to Florida, go to Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Texas, Tennessee. They don't want you to stay. I know your sons and daughters of the soil. I'm from Canarsie, as you all know. I got the house from my mom and dad and grandparents. I decided to improve, not to move. And we got to stand and fight for what we know is right. For the neighborhood, for the community, for everything that you've invested in. And the city of yes wants to take your private homes. The corporate developers want to build big apartment buildings. Some of the Democrats are socialists. They don't believe in private property. They want to take your private property away. You must fight this every day as the Chinese Americans are on 86th Street. You must fight it. It won't stop just here. They'll take every available space and put homeless in, and people will put up their for sale signs and they will leave. I promise you, when I'm mayor of the city of New York, and I will be the mayor, I'm with the people in the outer boroughs, because I'm a son of the soil. I'm just like all of you. My name ain't Cuomo. I wasn't born on third base. My name ain't Eric Adams. I'm not wearing a $5,000 customized suit. And I'm not a socialist who wants to take your property. My grandparents from Italy invested in a house in Canarsie. My parents, they took over the house and had hoped one day their kids would have the house, just like all of you. We want safe streets, we want good schools, and we want our own house. That's what capitalism is. Many of you have left countries where there was communism and socialism. You didn't come to America to rediscover socialism and communism. God bless America. The flag unites all. Democrats, Republicans, Independents. I will stand and fight for you as I always have for the 70 years of my life. God bless all of you. Continue to battle. And remember, look at me. I am the people's mayor. Thank you.
Power to the people.
Number one, Curtis.
It's okay.
Don't say anything.
Lying down. He would stand up and fight back, and that's what we have to do in the true tradition of our club. So we cannot rest. We gotta keep fighting, and we gotta be loud, and we gotta stay together and united, because united we stand, divided we fall. So we got to stay strong. Thank you. And now we're in trouble. We have everything and from Senator Stephen Chin. We have our first new Millennium. Millennium, what is for Porto Yami? Thank you, Milnes and Civic. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I acknowledged him already. I got his credit. He was right behind me. All right, so we good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Power to the people.
Number one, Curtis.
Stand next to me.